Remember back in the day when we ran and played in the streets and local parks? It's nearly impossible if you live in the city's Western Addition, at least until the Sunday Streets program came along. To tell us more about Sunday Streets is Program Director Beth Byrne and Livable City Development and Communications Director Scott Reinstein. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Beth, why don't you tell us how Sunday Streets came about?
So Sunday Streets began in 2008 as a project of then Mayor Gavin Newsom. It was modeled after the program, the Ciclovia program in Bogota, Colombia, where they transform miles and miles of public space into space for people to come out and ride bikes or walk, dance.
On a single day?
On a single day, and it's every Sunday in Bogota.
Okay, and so I guess what a lot of people know is what kind of activities can you expect to see at Sunday Streets if they've never been?
There's tons of activities at Sunday Streets. We have bike rentals, bike repairs. We have classes to teach young children and children of all ages how to ride bicycles. There's many kinds of dance lessons, from hip hop dance lessons to Scottish country dancing to salsa and swing dancing. There's rock climbing walls.
Wow.
Martial arts, capoeira, like all kinds of.
And you just like walk into it and you can do it for free?
You can walk into it. Everything is free at Sunday Streets, so all of the activities and program partners donate their time for the entire day, and they help promote their activities as well as the event.
So Scott, how big is Sunday Streets in this Western Addition version?
So we're talking tens of thousands. You know, we run 8 to 10 events a year, and they're going to range from 12 to 75,000 attendees. And for the Western Addition, it'll be kind of in the middle range as far as our group attendance. And
what do you suggest in terms of for people to get there?
Well, you can get there via Muni. A lot of people choose to walk or cycle over. The average participant is coming about 3¼ miles away, which in San Francisco is half the city away.
Yeah.
And they're coming by bike or by walking. And we have suggestions on the website as far as how to get there via Muni.
Well, speaking of which, we talked about this a little bit before. Who goes to Sunday Streets? Is it mostly the people around that neighborhood, or is it people from, you know, the other side of the bay?
So about 3/4 of the attendees are from San Francisco proper. And within that group, it's about evenly split between people right within the close neighborhood as well as throughout the city. And then you're seeing a very diverse range of individuals in terms of socioeconomic background as well as education. And
can people bring things to do? Let's say they want to ride their bikes, or they want to, I mean, how big is the actual Sunday Streets, from where to where?
The Western Addition Sunday Streets is it's on Fillmore Street between Geary and Fulton, and Fulton Street between Fillmore and Baker, and then a couple blocks of Baker. So there's plenty of space for people to bring their bikes, come walk their dog, bring the whole family. There's tons of activities at this one. We have a full senior block for...
Oh, a senior block?
Yeah, senior block.
That's great.
Senior community in the Western Addition is really active and involved in Sunday Streets. They bring out a lot of fun activities for seniors. We also have a block just dedicated to kids' activities, where there will be acro sports will be out having demonstrations on like tumbling and gymnastics.
Yeah, great.
There'll be live music. I can't think of anything.
Well, that's
rock
great.
Climbing wall.
So, you know, I saw something on your website that SF State University did a study on Sunday Streets, right? What was the results of that study?
It was kind of as we thought. You saw increased activity amongst people who were coming in for the first time. The people who came for the first time afterwards reported increase in regular everyday physical activity, so walking to work or choosing to ride to work as a first-timer, and small, subtle lifestyle changes towards more active living.
Oh, terrific. So I hear that you guys need volunteers, right?
Yes.
And this is one of the great fringe benefits of being a volunteer. You get this fantastic bright orange, Giants orange, volunteer shirt. But, you know, of course, the first question people are going to ask is, what exactly will I have to do to earn this fabulous shirt?
So the entire event is put on by volunteers. We need help with anything from setting up the barricades in the morning to hanging signs on the barricades that say that this is the start of the Sunday Streets route or Sunday Streets this direction, to intersection management, helping the city staff hold up stop signs at the intersections where cars are allowed to cross the route, and anything just maybe collecting survey data among the participants or working at the information booth to tell people where the yoga classes are going to be. So there's a lot of different opportunities for people to get involved.
So can they control the number of hours that they have to volunteer, or is it like all or nothing? You're there from the very beginning of the day to the end of the day?
No, each shift is about 2 hours long, and everybody
that's
gets a free t-shirt and lunch from a local restaurant along the Sunday Streets route.
Wow, free lunch and a t-shirt? That's terrific. Okay, so what's the next Sunday Streets after Western Edition on September 14th? Do you guys have that already planned?
Yeah, so we have 3 more events for the rest of 2014, including Western Edition. On September 28th, we're going to be in the Excelsior. And then on October 19th, our final event of the season is in the Mission, where we could have crowds up to 75,000 people along Valencia Street.
Oh my gosh, is it rain or shine?
Rain
I
or
mean,
shine.
let's hope, right? Rain would be great, but so it doesn't matter. Something's going to be happening during that time on Sunday Streets. All right, terrific, Beth. Scott, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
To learn more about the Sunday Streets program, log on to sundaystreetssf.com. And to volunteer for the Western Edition Sunday Streets, they are in need of helpers. Log on to sundaystreetssf.com/volunteer.